Hello humans of the internet. Quick video for you today to talk about safety when you're out and about. It's skewed towards my running mates, but this one sort of applies to anyone, whether you're on the trails, hiking, or just walking down the street, or riding your bike, or anything at all. So I'm going to start by saying last night I went for a run, went down by the beach, ran along the path there. It was quite late, so it got dark while I was out there running and I couldn't see my footing very well, and I got a little bit nervous. What if I trip over and smash my face or something like that? I'm prone to do that sort of thing. Didn't have a phone with me, didn't have anything. And then I remembered that I had my little parkrun ID bracelet on. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a little black rubber bracelet you can buy because parkrun works on a barcode system. So you can wear this when you're running, and then instead of having to remember to take your little barcode with you, you wear it, and at the end they scan your little barcode and you get your time. So I was running with this and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool, because you get the opportunity to put a little bit of information on here like medical conditions and an ICE number, an ICE number in case of emergency. So I thought, oh, well, if I do bloody fall over and smash my head and I'm lying on the ground and someone finds me, they know who to call, someone who gives a shit. So I thought, that's actually a pretty cool thing to have, even if you're not doing parkrun. So I happened to have mine on, and I thought, beauty, that's not a bad idea. So if you're a runner and you do parkrun, these are a pretty cool thing to get, not just for parkrun, but you can put it on anytime you go running, walking, hiking, and there you have it. And obviously, because it's rubber, it's waterproof and all that sort of stuff. Now, there are other things you can get, like little discs you can order that you put into your shoelaces and all those sorts of things, but this is one I've got and it's pretty cool. Now, the other thing is, for those of you who do run with a smartphone has a function in there. Now, I've got an iPhone and an old one at that, so the way I access this might be different to the way you access it, but most, if not all, smartphones have this function, and I'm going to tell you about it. Now, basically what it means is, even if your phone is locked, someone can access your emergency information if you've set it up in advance and if they know how to access it. My point being is, on an iPhone, here's how it works. I go into the health app. In more recent versions, you just go into settings and you can access it from there. Within the emergency health data, there's an option that says medical ID. And in there you get to list all sorts of things like your blood type, your weight, your height. I don't know, if they see me on the ground, they go, oh, I wonder how much that guy weighs. Whoa, fatty. So that's not super important, but it gives you the opportunity to add the number of someone who gives a shit. So you can be, it can be a partner, it can be a friend, it can be a random person, probably not random, and then they can do that. Now here's the kicker. When your phone is locked, you might go, well, that's not very good if they can't get into my phone. When your phone is locked, they can go to the password section of your phone, and down the bottom, on my iPhone at least, once you get into the password section, there's a thing that says emergency. And if you tap on that, you've got the ability to make an emergency call, or you can tap on the medical ID button, and that person's medical ID, including the ICE number, comes up, so they could ring someone and say, hey, there's a sweaty runner lying on the ground here, needs some help, you might want to come and get him. Now, clearly, if it's a really bad emergency, you're probably going to call the police or an ambulance, but it'd be really cool for those people, when they arrive, to at least have some idea who you are. And I'd suggest that emergency services are probably going to know how to use this function. At least they'll know who you are. So there you go. Little parkrun bracelet, one option. But definitely, if you're running with your phone, make sure you've updated your emergency information in your smartphone. That's my tip for today, to stay safe out there, whether you're running or doing anything else. Also good for when you're base jumping, although if something goes wrong there, your phone's probably fucked, isn't it? Update that, be awesome to each other, stay safe out there.